Speaking of freezing for a reason, I don't know if there's really a reason to be freezing today, but we're seeing, old man winter really packing a punch today. Not really in the form of snow, but we're seeing that freezing rain, which is really causing the potential for some dangerous situations.
Yeah, it's really making a mess out there this morning. We were concerned about this being a possibility going all the way back to the middle of last week, as this cold air was likely going to hang on as moisture started coming up in from the south. And that's what we are seeing this morning. Dangerous travel conditions if you don't have to head out, stay inside. But I know that's not the case for everybody. Some of you do have to head into work, and us here at the studio, we had to drive in through the ice this morning, and it has been a very slow go for a lot of us that do have to head out. But the good news is I do think things are going to improve for us as we go into the afternoon. We'll be watching that temperature closely, probably getting very close to freezing as we head through about late morning to midday. And it may not be above freezing by much, but it doesn't need to be much as long as we get above freezing this afternoon, and I think we will. But we will see some rain chances continue. The good news, though, with that rain falling on the ice, we'll have a good chance to melt away some of the icy conditions that we do have out there right now. So as we go into the afternoon and evening, I fully expect conditions to improve. But of course, it is icy out there right now. We've got winter weather advisories to the north where the ice accumulations will probably be a little bit lighter, where the ice accumulations could be a little heavier. That's where we've got the ice storm warning here in northwest Arkansas. Also includes Sequoia County and Adair County in Oklahoma. And also here, winter storm warnings basically along and south of I-40, but also including Muskogee County, Okmulgee County, as well as Cherokee County, and even into Tulsa County now under that winter storm warning. As far as ice accumulations, most of us are going to end up with that 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of ice, but there could be some spots here to the south that could end up with more than 1/4 of an inch of ice. Not expecting widespread power outages, but when you start getting 1/4 inch of ice or more on there, that could be enough to cause a few power outages. So we're not out of the woods with some power outages this morning as that ice starts to build up. Well, let's get a look at it here on dual Doppler. You can see the freezing rain that is tracking right over the metro. It is a rough go here. Highway 75 between Tulsa and Bartlesville. Oh, very slow go. Our engineer Gary lives in Bartlesville. He just stepped into the studio a moment ago, was talking with him. He said hour 20 minutes to get from Bartlesville into Tulsa along Highway 75 this morning. So again, very slow go. We've got freezing rain here, Miami, Veneta. Some of us getting a bit of a break here to the east, including Tahlequah, but more freezing rain about ready to move on in. Looking here to the south, Wilburton, McAllister, as you head over to around Eufaula, freezing rain moving in. We just talked to Brody earlier. He said that it was break right now in Muskogee. Well, here comes more freezing rain moving in as we speak. We've got our storm chasers out as well. Mark Fulta, he's been out. We've got Annie Brown out in the storm truck. Annie, you've been driving around here over the last half hour or so. How have things been looking as you've been out this morning?
Well, compared to last week on Monday, the traction is awful this morning. If you're going to get out, you need to allow plenty of time, as you just mentioned. Make sure you're taking all the precautions, seat belts, make sure the doors are locked, make sure that you're prepping your car before you get out because it will be covered in a sheet of ice. Now, I'm going to flip this around. We are in Broken Arrow at this time. We are right off of Elm, so 161st. We're headed northbound. We're headed towards the Broken Arrow Expressway, where we have seen some cars that have spun out. We'll probably bring you some updates as we go throughout the morning show. That precipitation is still coming down. And what you're seeing is it looks like there's a sheen on those area roadways, but in fact, that is just a sheet of ice. Now, main roads, I know the crew's been working tirelessly to treat these roads. They are a little bit better, but again, when you're dealing with ice, you're not dealing with a whole lot of traction, even when you're in four-wheel drive. So you will want to allow extra time. If you don't have to get out this morning, then that is some welcome news. Hang back as long as you can, and as you said, Michael, once the temperatures climb up and we can finally get this transition over into some rain, that'll really benefit us and that'll really help out these area roadways, and we can get out and about and actually not have to deal with these slick spots. But for now, very treacherous conditions. I know a lot of schools are canceled for today, and that is some welcome news because this is not anything you want to get out on. Again, the main roads, as you could see, not quite as bad as what we're seeing with the side roads. It is a sheet of ice. Make sure if you're having to get out for any reason, take it easy. Even when you step outside, make sure that you're allowing plenty of time. Back to you.
I appreciate that, Annie. We'll get back to you in the next half hour as well with an update with what you are seeing. Temperature-wise in Tulsa at the moment, we are at 30 degrees, so a couple of degrees below the freezing mark. And I do think it's going to be a slow and steady climb today to get above freezing, but eventually we will. You can see the clouds out there here on the HD satellite picture. And as we take a look at the forecast for today, let's go hour by hour. Again, we've got the freezing rain out there this morning. As we continue through midday, look at those temperatures hovering very close to freezing. I think we'll get another round of some rain moving in as we go into the afternoon as well. But by then, we should be above freezing, although maybe not by much, but enough that most of what we see this afternoon will be rain, and a lot of the ice that we have out there should begin to melt. So I fully expect road conditions to get a little better. Now, it's not going to be great. We're going to have some wet roads out there, but I think the icy conditions should improve as we go into the afternoon. So that is the good news with what we're dealing out there with this system. It's going to be a fairly short-lived burst of hazardous travel this morning with the freezing rain we've got moving in. Then we go to rain this afternoon, although a cold rain at that. And notice temperatures tonight, even though we're going into the overnight hours, we should hold steady, staying above freezing into tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, just a little bit warmer, but it's another round of rain moves in, but a cold rain at that. Highs may struggle into the low to mid 40s at best tomorrow afternoon. Upper 40s as we go into Wednesday. Slight shower chances, a lot of cloud cover Wednesday and Thursday, but notice those temperatures up into the 50s for highs. Still kind of gloomy and wet with another round of rain likely on Friday, may linger into Saturday. Finally, a better chance of getting some sunshine out there once we get toward the end of the weekend. And into next week, some of those highs in the 50s with some sunshine, that will feel nice. Just got to get to that point. Eventually we will. But again, strongly discourage any travel out there this morning. We'll be right back.